The one thing that I always encourage people to do is if we're going to make an intentional purchase like a home or anything of that nature, we need to sit down first and not only write out the bills we have, and those are like your fixed costs, right? They don't account for that they pay for groceries.
Sure.
And then if they do, it's usually some number that is not even close to the number they spend. And I think it's actually very common now. People spend over $2,000, $2,500 on food, and none of them would tell you that's how. Yep. And I think you're at a huge deficit if you're not actually putting it on paper to really know where your money is. Because when you go to determine if you have enough money for the home purchase or all the bills that come with
Sure.
the home, because
Right.
like ideally, if you don't want to be house poor, you want to have all the expenses associated with having a home. So like garbage, electric, all of that, water, plus your payment at 30% of what you take home.
Sure.
And so if it's above that, you will be strained.
Yeah.
And so I can't tell you how many times people have bought what they got approved for and they just don't have the funds to be able to maintain it.
Sure.
And then they find themselves in this predicament where they are paycheck to paycheck or less there.
Yeah. Or even something just recently too, with all this cold weather we've had, you know, you go on social media and you see everybody complaining about their electric bill. I mean, something like that. I mean, it's crazy to think, but I'm sure there's people that have had to go through and had to figure out, like, how am I going to pay my electric bill this month? You know what I mean? And it's a shame or whatever, but unfortunately, I mean, we've done that, and, you know, kind of your point or whatever, it's like, especially during COVID, everything became very easy to become a consumer, you know? Exactly. Now they're even to the point that we don't, you know, Courtney will go and she'll order groceries or whatever, and then some you know, I'll get some message on my phone that says, Bill's on his way to the house with the groceries from Walmart, you know?